Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to the newest plague, the Shadow Plague. Essentially, the vampire plague within the game. This is one of the new official plagues, the new official disease types, and I am yet to play it. It's only just now came out on PC. I think it's been out for the iOS version for a week or two now, perhaps a little bit more, perhaps a little bit less, but I'm really happy to see they are still adding new official diseases to the game, as it just shows that the developers are still thinking about it. So, let's see how this plays. I have been told... Wow, that looks really, really creepy and really awesome, but I have been told this is actually quite difficult, and the first time you play it, it can be a bit confusing, so that's what we're going to go through today. We're going to play it as many times as it takes to win in normal. I can beat all the others in Mega Brutal incredibly reliably. Can I beat this one in normal? Let's find out. So... Ooh, brand new genes. So I have unlocked none of these, so by playing it I will get them. These are generic ones on the other hand. Okay, so let's go with Aquasite, and let's go with Extremophile. They're my favourite ones to go for as default. I have no idea what we're looking forward to here. So, continue, normal, yes, and let's go with... Fluffy Vampire Syndrome. No! Oh, fine. Fluffy Vampire Flu. Let's go with that instead. Centuries ago, a human close to death was infected by a sentient pathogen, the Shadow Plague. God, that's edgy. Buried deep underground, the human was slowly transformed and consumed in the other way around. The Shadow Plague has fully mutated the DNA of its host into a being of great power. Now, driven by eternal hunger, it's time to rejoin the world. This time, humanity will fall. And of course, as soon as I say that, the phone goes, so 5 minutes later, and let's get back into it. Let's go with Saudi Arabia. Ooh, is that unique music? I think it is. Very somber, very dark. The world has changed beyond belief, but the vampire can already smell the blood of billions of humans. He has a really good sense of smell, waiting to be consumed and subjugated. Ooh, what is that? Well, it's clearly a tomb, but still. So... From what I've been told and what I've gathered, I've tried to stay spoiler-free as much as possible. There's one vampire. There's always going to be one vampire, so I assume that's going to be indicating where I am. And the plague itself is who you bite or something similar to that. I'm really not too sure. Ah, so it can have multiple vampires. Infected, dead, healthy vampires. Okay. Let's see what we've got here then. Transmission, nothing. Oh, look, it's got little fangs and everything. Okay, symptoms. Shadow Blessing. The vampire releases the Shadow Plague to help subjugate humanity. Victims develop severe bruising. That stammer was so perfectly placed for the severe. Blood Rage. So these are in... Oh, it's even called vampires. Okay. The vampire gains the ability to enter a blood rage, will attack research... Okay, so it's going to be research facilities, otherwise consuming people for DNA. There's also going to be military facilities. The Night Wraith. Vampire adapts to the modern world and is able to feed much more stealthily, as well as concealing their presence, makes it harder for humans to detect them. Vampire gains the ability to temporarily mutate into a vast, winged bat-like creature. Allows travel to nearby countries, so that's going to be a active move, I assume. And then Lair. Vampires able to create a lair for it to rest in and heal, also generates DNA. Infected population. Okay, yeah, we're getting that straight away. Lair healing. Increases the speed in which vampires can heal. I wonder how we're going to track the vampire's health. I'm not going to get that just yet. Let's have a quick look-see. So currently I can put down 2 layers. Well, we'll put one down right here. It's not going to have a huge population, even when fully infected, but that's really, really creepy. Okay, we have that. Oh, it cost ×2. We couldn't... Okay, never mind. I thought it cost... Okay, I got that wrong there, so hey-ho, hey-ho. Perhaps the health will be indicated by the actual symbol. I'm really not too sure. There's no way to swap between anything just yet. So I guess let's go with the Shadow Blessing. The plague is out. Nocturnal. Infected struggle to sleep at night, increases infectivity, but also increases severity, which is both good and bad. More DNA from red bubbles, but we are going to be detected faster. Vampiric Awakening. Create a new vampire by temporarily producing toxic mutagens. Almost all infected will die, but eventually a viable host will be found. Okay. Dark pustules. Cysts develop with the dark pus, increases infectivity. Transmission, we have droplets, we have fomites, these are all seen before so I won't read them. They seem to be the same. Air, water, blood, and zoonic shift, which also give us mutations. Which I think would be good. But I'm going to go with air, just to try and speed up the process. I have to say, that pathogen looks awesome. Carry on. Hidden away from the humans, this lair acts as a base for the vampire. Here, it can heal itself as well as generate DNA. Didn't read that second one because I was just clicking. Okay, we've currently infected 15 people. Your vampire can change the world. Your vampire is shown as a red icon. Yep, on the world map. It has unique powers and abilities, so use it widely to cover the world in shadow. So that was from the lair. That gave us very little. I want air level 2, that's the next thing I'm saving up for. So as soon as I get 12, I'll grab that. There we are. Now, I do want a little bit more severity, just because I want more DNA when I spread, so let's go with Nocturnal. Anemia. Decreases volumes of red blood cells okay, it's just regular anemia. Victims develop additional muscle mass and appear healthier and more attractive. Increases infectivity. The ultimate wingman disease. Okay. Can I have one more DNA so I can grab that? That's fantastic. Pheromone secretion. Making victims more charismatic and able to easily manipulate / seduce others. Increases infectivity. That's going down a very weird route. The seductive plague. Your disease is weak and vulnerable. Your vampire must evolve and use its powers to help it spread. Otherwise it will be cured easily. It does seem like the plague has very weak stats, so that makes sense. We have to do things with this. Okay, heat tolerance. Each layer built in a hot country will help the plague increase effectiveness there. It doesn't really matter to us too much since we're already in a hot country. Antibiotic tolerance. It's antibiotic tolerance. Oh, but we have to build it in a wealthy country to get the effect. That's cool, okay. That is cool. I will want the ability to do the whole bat thing. Am I going to infect the country I'm in? That's a good question, I think. Because I would like to build a lair in Russia then, if we need a cold place soon. Let's see if we can move to Russia or Iceland or something. Thank you. How much for the bat one? That's 4. Oh look, all the things are popping up here. So that'll cost us only 1, so... Oh, it's got a range. Either way, move to Russia. Oh, that's cool, it's actually a bat. Dink. And yes, we do infect the country we move to. So, now what we need to save up for is cold tolerance and then put one down here. Though I may put one down here now to start getting DNA. Let's move ourselves up, because I'll want to jump over to there soon. But, do I really need to stay in Russia? Just need to be somewhere else cold. So let's go to Finland or Sweden, which both count as cold. So, Sweden, sure. Hello, Sweden. I pressed the wrong button. There we are. Do we have to actually be in the country to put down the lair? I thought we did, but I may be very wrong there. That was just a mistake on my part. Thank you. Can I put one down? Oh. Why can't I put one down? So I think it might actually be you have to be in the country. Because I can't place this anywhere at the moment, but I do have the DNA for it, so... Festival in Love in Sweden, helping our infection to spread. Ooh, vampire feeding attracts attention in Sweden. The vampire feeds by drinking the blood of its victims, leaving behind drained corpses. You stupid vampire! It's only a matter of time before the humans realise you are... Okay. So right now they think it's just a cult and nothing worse than that. I mean, that's pretty bad, but not as bad as what it actually is. So... I would like water, though, to try and spread faster. But let's see what else we have here, then. The attack we don't need just yet. Feed more stealthily, that's what we need here. We should have got that earlier, Night Wraith. Allows us more time to just spread and get DNA before they realise what we're doing. Blood gift. Vampire visits hundreds of humans each night and marks them in blood, infects them. Okay, so this will increase the infectivity of our vampire. This makes us more stealthy. Okay, for now, stealthy. Just slow and steady infection, that's fine. We're killing people. Really? Is it naturally lethal? Or is it the vampire? I think it might be the vampire, because no one knew is dying in Saudi Arabia, but people are dying in Sweden, so the vampire itself is naturally deadly. Which makes sense. I mean, it does make complete sense, I just didn't think about it. Blood cult murders continue in Sweden. Authorities in Sweden are battling to stop... Maybe I should move then. Maybe I should get my vampire to move shop. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Because that way... Oh, I could get to Iceland. That's one of the islands covered then. And then if we put down one of our layers there, when we get the frost resistance, we have 2 helping us out. And hopefully that will now stop the deaths. If I am correct. Yeah, Saudi Arabia is still on 54. So now Sweden should have less attention being drew to it, I imagine. I keep doing that. Because I see the X there. Well, I see the DNA symbol there, and I keep thinking it's an X. Dyslexia, ho! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. It doesn't seem to naturally spread very quickly to new countries, which is a real problem. Do I bother with more transmission, or... do I just continue with this? I don't know. I do like this one. Okay, blood gift. Let's become infectious ourselves. Increase the infected population to get more DNA from our layer. Maybe I should just move again. There's no point in me being where the layer is. Well, there is now, I guess, because more infected equal more DNA from the layers. So we'll leave that. I feel like I'm doing this very wrong, but like I say, this is literally the first time seeing this plague, so naturally, I'm going to get things wrong. After this video, I'm going to go off and actually do some research, figure out how to do this properly, then I'll come back and do it on Mega Brutal and get it right. This is the research and development stage. Okay, I think I should move now. I feel like moving consistently is a big strength. Stops one place from becoming scared of us. I'm actually going to jump again, so I'm in a wealthy country. So I get that bonus later on. Okay, we've just spread naturally, and now we have enough to make our disease better at dealing with the cold. Since we have 2 layers. Is it each layer adds a bonus? Each layer built in a cold country will help the Shadow Plague increase its effectiveness. Yeah, okay, so building another one is good. Also, I'll eventually get the drug resistance, so... Fluffy Vampire Flu, oh, why did we call it that? Has mutated and developed the anemia symptom. I am going to allow that. Unless I can get DNA from devolving. No. No, it is actually a refund. Is it just infecting okay, here's the thing I don't know. Is infecting everyone a win condition, or is it going to be a matter of killing everyone? Or is there going to be a symptom, which is the they all worship you symptom? So I don't really know. I don't actually know that, and that's a big deal. Unknown disease found in Iceland. Well, buggery, it's going to be found anyway then. Well, yeah, Iceland is very heavily infected, so... Saudi Arabia is now sending planes to places, which of course is giving us more DNA to mess around with. Eventually I will need Blood Rage. Shadow Portal. When travelling, vampire will travel instantly regardless of distance. That's actually really good. Travel speed increase. That's good as well, but not really too needed right now. Tens of thousands infected each day wherever I am, which is a big deal. Combine those 2. Yeah, and that's actually what I'm going to do. Let's start ramping up. Wait, so how does the Shadow... Okay, I think I may have read that wrong then, because I can't do a huge leap. When travelling, it's instantly travel to... Oh, any lair! Okay, that's still cool. That's still really cool, because it means I can go from here to there. Then from there, I can start jumping to the islands over here, because now I've infected Canada, the natural spread should be okay. But I'm going to stay here for now, because I do want to set up a lair in Canada. Wow, the vampire himself is very effective. Need to get wealth resistance, though. Well, drug resistance. We need to get drug resistance from the wealthy country. On the upside, our lair in Saudi Arabia should be worth a fortune now, soon. I still feel like I'm doing something wrong. I really, really do. There we are. So, our lair in Sweden is giving us some drug resistance, and our lair in Iceland and Sweden is cold. We're not getting any heat resistance yet, but I don't think we need it because of where we started. Mystery still surrounds the decision to postpone the Rio Olympics. Organisers promise. Okay. That's actually a bad sign because it means they are somewhat onto us. Let's see, how are we doing in the hotter countries? We're doing okay, actually. Considering our limited infectivity, we're doing okay. I just want to put down one lair, then I'll start figuring out something else. So, I keep doing that. Lair is Z. There. So that will give us both cold and wealth. So right now, in rich countries and in cold countries, we are incredibly good at spreading. As we can see here in Russia. So that should be a natural spread. So now, let's move over again to Saudi Arabia. Oh yeah, it is actually an instant move. Hop over to India and keep on hopping down there. The bat is actually very slow. I might actually consider getting that speed buff. I just want to get to all the islands. Oh, Australia's already infected. Never mind. That was a waste of time. I should have gone to Madagascar instead. Philippines isn't infected. Actually, no. It wasn't a waste. Let's just jump from one to the other. Do a bit of island hopping. I imagine this will get more expensive on Mega Brutal as we go. Do I want a second vampire? I mean, right now the vampires are ridiculously powerful. But that will kill most of the infected. I don't like that. Maybe we don't need to do that. I mean, that'd be nice. Let's go with that. Let's really up the infectivity. As the disease infects the brain, excessive optic nerve impulses trigger a severe intolerance to the light. Why would that increase infectivity? I don't know. Muscle mass, increases infectivity but can be lethal. Let's go with that. Hello! The teeth of the infected grow and can protrude from the mouth. Weeping sores. Oh yeah, we're mega infective now. At least in comparison. I still feel like I'm doing it wrong though. I've got this horrible feeling that we're just completely messing up right now. You move to New Guinea. Then teleport back to Saudi Arabia, then move over to Madagascar. Ideally, if they're going to start getting military involved, having every single place infected means there won't be a stronghold for them. Rio Olympics infect Brazil. There we are. Where's a very large... Oh, I should have stayed over there because I could have put down a lair in India or China, which of course massive population equals massive amounts of DNA. Let's go and infect India. We're still hidden. Oh no, we are being cured. Okay, new lab built in India. Oh, there we go. We're going to the correct place to cure the flu. In that case, then, what we want to grab is blood rage. Otherwise, consuming people. Oh, that's really cool though. Consuming people from DNA. Mutation of the adrenal cortex increases adrenaline and can trigger frenzied biting attacks. Blood rage becomes more powerful. Dark ritual. If the vampire is not under attack during the blood rage, it enters a trance which lets it rapidly heal whilst feeding off people. Speaking, yo. Let's go just more powerful for now. Let's just break... Oh, look, there's 4 of them now. Let's break India's stronghold here. Okay, so pause. Okay. Do your thing. And it's gone. Lab in India destroyed. Now, how do I tell my health? Because I should have been attacked, surely. I think it will be this symbol. I think it will be that symbol. Now, I actually want to set up a lair here. It seems like perhaps a little bit of heat resistance would be helpful. Now, India is also thankfully classed as a hot country, so... Once we get the heat tolerance and put down a lair here, it should be a double whammy of loads of DNA plus it's a hot country. No! Okay, we need to move then. They're tracking us in India, so let's just move for a moment to move over to China. Templar Industries. Really? The Secretary of Multi-International Defense Company says a vampire is behind the shocking blood cult murders, as well as the outbreak of fluffy vampire flu. Okay, we need to be really vigilant on where they spawn. I'm actually going to put down a lair in China. Because so many people live here. Join the cult! Okay, I just heard the noise which indicated there was somewhere being built. The little dink. So, somewhere right now... Aha! Found you. So, instant travel over to Canada. I thought you said I could travel instantly around the world to my position, so why not right now? Pause for a second. Okay, I have to actually click on the vampire. I keep forgetting there can be multiple vampires. Here we are in the US. Then we jump on over to the... Okay, I just heard the noise again. Yeah, this is where having multiple vampires would be really helpful. Oh, there's several places. Okay, I'm screwed here. I am screwed. We need multiple vampires. The fact we haven't got them yet is... I'm gonna say going to cost us this. So let's do it now. Let's just do it now. Where is it? Symptoms. Activated. Hundreds of millions of people will be killed by the flu as it searches for a new host. Currently fighting there. We need that to be more powerful. Oh yeah, look, our health's draining. I may move now, because I'm not sure if the more powerful was actually under effect yet. Darn it. Yeah, we've lost this. Really should have focused on having more than one vampire, because how powerful they are. I've seen that. I've seen the light now. There we are. Destroyed one of them. However, there's a cure one over there, there's that there, and I still haven't got my second vampire. Excellent! Hello, Brazilian vampire. Can you get your butt over to there so that you can go after these research labs? And then can you try and destroy that? And can you please try and destroy that? Now, we do need to heal, but at the same time, I really need to start reining back their hold of the world. Damn it! Also, I just missed 2 bubbles. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's gone. I'm actually going to keep you moving down here, though. Oh yeah, look, it's bombing that. Now, it did say I can have it so it heals me. Heals while feeding off people, make it more powerful as well. Okay, so heal yourself, kill the humans. Yeah, that is healing me. This vampire needs to move one over. And then that can destroy... Oh, I don't think I'm going to win this. Thank you, that got destroyed. Now it's moved down. You can move to there. I just heard another lab go up. Botswana is killing the infected, which honestly isn't... Which country is that actually on? I'm hoping I'm right. I think that's right. Okay. It's like in between all of them. Ah, my lair! My original lair! You're so mean! Humans. Can we have 2 vampires help? Okay, the vampire in Angola is close to death, so let's move him over to West Africa and set up a new base. The Templar has now been successfully eradicated. Fantastic. Ah, darn it, new lab again. Is there another lab in New... Oh, yes, it's over in New Zealand. You heal up by killing the people. You kill that. You should have set up a lab over here. A lair, rather. Increase your flappy speed. Oh wow, we're being cured so quickly, and I think it's because of this lab just sitting here just at full capacity. Look at that speed. Dark Knight combo, fantastic. It's going to be close. It is going to be close, at least. It's not going to be a complete destruction, but I think I've figured out where I went wrong, so next time we know what to do. Okay. Any other labs? Any other labs want to mess with me? We're still being cured ridiculously quickly. The vampire continuously secretes shadow plague everywhere they go. Hundreds of thousands of people are infected. Fantastic. What I think I need to do then, because we need to do this quickly, is the big sacrifice again and try to get the vampires to the lesser infected. Also, we still don't have much heat resistance. Look at Australia. Yeah, not getting heat resistance fast enough was our downfall as well, so there are several things. You move over to there to get to you. New Zealand now being heavily infected, but it's a bit too late for that. We're actually killing people already to slow down the cure effort, but we are going to lose this. Okay. Okay. It's complete, but we know what we did wrong, and I think next time we can do better. So I'm going to look over the footage. I'm going to render this as its own video, because how long we took, and then I'm going to post a second video, which will be my second normal attempt, which is actually straight after this. So any tips, I'm afraid I will miss. Then after that, I'm going to go off and figure out how to do it on Mega Brutal reliably. I think I know what to do. I think I figured out the problems of how I played. We need to be more vampire central. I treated it too much like a regular plague. We need to get resistances a lot earlier than what we were trying to that time. And overall, we need to be more active in our role. We just kind of left it, and that was definitely a problem. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Plague Inc. is a series you might want to see continued in the future on the channel. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.